If you have had back pain for weeks, months, or even years, and nothing seems to fix it for good, there is almost always one specific reason that nobody has sat down and properly explained to you. And once you understand it, the entire pattern of your pain will finally start to make sense. Most people with persistent back pain go through the same exhausting cycle of treatment after treatment without ever getting a genuine answer to the underlying question. You rest, the pain settles a little, you return to normal life, and within days or weeks, it is back again. You have probably tried painkillers, which take the edge off but do nothing to change what is actually happening inside your spine. You may have tried massage, which feels relieving in the moment, but rarely provides benefit that lasts beyond a day or two. You might have been told to rest more, to sit differently, to change your mattress, or to lose weight. None of these instructions address the actual mechanism driving your chronic pain. Here is what is really happening, and why understanding it changes everything about how you approach recovery. When your back is injured or significantly overloaded, your brain does something clever in the short term, but extremely unhelpful in the long term. It switches off the deep stabilizing muscles around your lumbar spine in order to protect you from further damage. These muscles, specifically the multifidus and the deep fibers of the transverse abdominis, are the primary structural support system for your vertebrae. Their job is to keep each spinal segment stable and controlled during every single movement you make throughout the day. When your brain inhibits them, which happens very quickly after any significant back injury, the load shifts to the larger surface muscles and to the joints themselves. Those structures were never designed to carry that sustained load on their own for extended periods. Over time, they become overloaded, chronically irritated, and painful in their own right. What started as one injury gradually becomes a joint problem, a movement dysfunction, and a nervous system sensitization issue all at once. Here is the critical part that nobody explains to back pain patients. The deep stabilizers do not automatically switch back on once the original injury has healed. Muscle inhibition is persistent, and the brain needs a very specific stimulus to reactivate those muscles. Rest is not that stimulus. Time alone is not that stimulus. Painkillers are absolutely not that stimulus. The only thing that reliably reactivates inhibited deep spinal muscles is targeted neuromuscular exercise performed with precision at the right load for your exact stage of recovery. This is precisely what a physiotherapist trained in spinal rehabilitation is evaluating when they examine you for the first time. They are not just looking at your back, they are assessing how your entire nervous system controls your spine during functional movement. The treatment plan they build is designed to achieve one specific outcome: reconnect your brain to the muscles your spine actually needs to remain stable under the demands of normal daily life. This is not a quick fix, and anyone who promises you one is not being honest. A proper spinal rehabilitation program typically takes between 6 and 12 weeks of consistent, progressive effort on your part. But what you achieve at the end of that, a spine that is genuinely stable and pain that no longer keeps returning, is fundamentally different from anything a heat pack or tablet can provide. There is also a broader dimension to chronic back pain worth understanding deeply. Persistent pain actually changes the brain itself over time. Research has shown that ongoing pain alters the way neural pathways process sensation, making the back hypersensitive to inputs that would not normally trigger a pain response. This is why long-term sufferers often report pain that seems disproportionate to anything visible on a scan. The brain is amplifying the signal, not the tissue. Physiotherapy addresses this too, through education, graded exposure to movement, and the gradual rebuilding of confidence in your body's capability. One of the most important things a physiotherapist does for chronic back pain is help you understand that movement is safe, that your spine is not fragile, and that the fear of pain is itself a significant driver of ongoing pain. There is a real and important difference between those two things. The link in the description takes you to a complete explanation of back pain, what causes it to persist, and what a proper physiotherapy approach to treating it, not just managing it, actually looks like. Go there, read it carefully, and then decide whether it is time to finally get a proper assessment rather than another short-term fix.